Hello tacticians, it's Nox here, and today I'm going to give you a quick preview of what is coming in the next few days, namely the Skull Hunt event. This is where we're going to be using Azkor in the returning survival mode. But before I get stuck into that, I just want to say my usual thank yous, and today they go to Mad Jack, Ansem Dude, Super Commander, Haral Gummin, Boulderwin and Far Fig Newton. All of you have used my friend code and it is very much appreciated, as it really does help me out. So thank you once again. And now, let's get stuck in. As you enter, it obviously gives you the usual blurb about what to expect. To play survival battles and complete the event missions to earn event points. You can then convert them into skulls and claim crates of increasing value. Increase your chances in survival by collecting the cumulative bonuses from stat boosts and shield power-ups, and they're going to persist throughout the entire event. And last but not least, don't miss the event's offers and giveaways. So yes, they're going to be trying to sell us things as well, but I wouldn't be surprised, hopefully, that there's also something free in there for us as well. So first of all, we have the event offers, which you can pay for if that is your desire, and here is the Happy Halloween, and day 5 is the free day, so make sure you pick that one up. What it is, unfortunately I don't know, but we will when we get there. As always, you'll have the missions where you need to defeat enemies and play survival battles. And of course, the leaderboard, for those people who really wish to show off how well they can do. If you want to look to see how far you need to get, press on the information and it will show you each milestone to pass. So for 100 points, you'll get 40 skulls and so on. And if you get all the way up to the dizzying heights of 4,400 and even 5,000 points, you'll be getting a nice scroll and some energy. And of course, they go into opening the chests, where if you click on the crates, you can see it's all Azkor shards and various materials to help gear up your Chaos troops. With the final one giving you a Skull Hunt theme to use in your player profile. Looking through the waves, again, we're going to get special pickups to get as we go through. They seem to have some new icons. The reinforcement now looks like a helmet, and we've now got a bomb power-up, which, when you pick it up by a friendly unit, it will trigger an explosion that deals blast damage to all enemies within 3 hexes of the pickup hex. So you could probably time it right to do quite a bit of damage. You have the usual shield power-up, a healing power-up, which will heal the one unit that picks it up, some bonus points as you go through, and one that we're familiar with, the hits power-up, the reactivate power-up ability, another bomb, some armour. And at wave 10 we get to the legendaries. Now, this is the start of the end, as it were, and you really want to complete wave 11, where you will get 3 Codex of Wars each time you complete it. Which is a fairly nice reward, assuming you can get there. They also introduce the Pure Strain Gene Stealers, so I'll have to hope that I get that far so we can see them. And all the way down to wave 15 where, well, I'm certainly not going to get that far, and congratulations to those of you who do, as you are going to be at the top of those leaderboards. So let's get stuck in. Again, we get the messages about welcome to survival, defeat the wave to earn points, and if you lose a character, pick up a reinforcement to deploy a new one. And it looks like we get a brand new map to play on, which I think is a nice little touch, and I'm just going to fast forward whilst I put my own units on the battlefield. So here they all come, and there is a lot to get through. So having people who can do multiple hits is going to be very handy. But Azkor is someone who can actually increase the damage of anyone next to him when he's hit, so it might be a good idea to place him where he will be hit. It looks like there, however, they both ran away, which isn't great for me. So let's see if we can turn one into a bloodletter. Excellent. And of course, Malodus is really good as he hits onto the next character as well. And I've brought in Rask here because of his shield. I'm wondering if it will be enough to keep my characters alive. Now, down the bottom here, you could argue this is a great place for Angrax, as this seems to be a higher than here. So maybe huddling up in this corner could be a good idea. And we're not going to pick up this bomb just yet. We're going to wait until there's a couple of Tyranids around it to make the maximum use out of it. And because I've now got everyone to move, and something that apparently many people missed, we can trigger the next wave early. So we'll do that. And we're still not going to pick that up because it'll only affect these 3, and we've got more to come in on turn 3, so we're going to use that a little bit later. But we've also got Gene Stealers to look at. So let's have a look at what a pure strain Gene Stealer actually does. They have the ambush trait, which we've seen in the Gene Stealer cults, which means they're going to leave behind a decoy marker and come back alive if those markers are still there. So, make sure you destroy those markers if you can. It has infiltrate, so you can't use Overwatch. I don't think that's an issue in this battle. And the unstoppable trait, so they're never going to be stopped by fire. Let's start killing a few. And yes, I've decided to attack the Gene Stealers as, look, they've left behind the decoys and so will return. But we need to heal up Maladus here because he was starting to take some damage, as all your characters are restricted to the same level as the enemy. Let's carry on. So yes, these Gene Stealers coming back is probably going to be a minor annoyance. And I now kind of wish that bomb was down here. Let's start by doing some damage and healing up. Let's carry on. I think we're going to have to step on the bomb anyway. Can he not get there? He can't get there. So we're going to have to do it with Azkor. Okay, well, hopefully we'll kill more than one. And the reason why you want to step on this bomb to kill them is basically if they get to this 4th wave before we do, they go up a tier and we don't. So we really need to make sure everything dies this turn. And that's where clicking on the wave really helps, because it shows me I need to kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, it is possible. A lucky flea there, and killing him. And there you go, the rarity cap has increased. I've got a power up on the battlefield, and now when they come in, at least we're going to have some protection, as if we didn't have that additional level, we'd probably get torn apart. So let's continue. So what I really need to do is start collecting the power-ups and, well, getting together so I can heal everyone. As staying apart like this is a very bad idea indeed. If I go away, he could easily die. We need him back. And now they'll come to me. Now, if we can get to a point where we can huddle up in the corner, I guess that might be a good idea. But we really do need to start collecting these power-ups. We might send him down there to heal up. Let's carry on attacking for now. Because by having them next to Rask when he killed someone, they all got a small shield, which is certainly going to help. So hopefully you guys have got Rask, because I think that's going to be needed. Especially since these barb gaunts, well, they do cause a lot of damage. So again, I would like to make sure that when Rask kills someone, we buff up as many as possible. I should have checked positioning on that, but never mind. And I think we need to heal up. Let's speed up the animations. Okay, we're now at wave 6, and well, things are not going to get any easier, so let's carry on killing as many as we can. If we put, let's put Rask here. I really do want to kill this one, but I think it's important to get Nauseous in a position where he can heal himself so he doesn't die and then kill. Let's make sure he gets turned into a bloodletter. So I haven't actually used any of my abilities yet, so I'm not going to pick that up. And I'm not going to let that one come back, I don't think. Does it matter? Or would I rather get rid of these two? Let's step him on there. And let's attack one. So again, the bomb's going to be very handy. Come more Tyranids. And unfortunately they've stepped on the bomb, meaning I can't get the benefit of it, which I will admit is a bit of a shame. So again, we need just to make sure that these two die, because then we go up to gold and we feel just a little bit safer. And again, I've let all my troops become separated, so I really do need to start regrouping them. The only problem is, Nauseous can only move one this turn. So I can either move him up here to kill him and hope to cause a flee. And I need to kill as many of these as possible as well. We're going to have to bring him back, aren't we? Tell you what, we're going to move him to here and use his Bloody Fury to attack everything next to him. Nearly. And we're going to have to get rid of this guy. Oh well, just because we're here, we might as well use his special ability. That might be something we should be doing early on, and trying to keep Azkor near everyone as well. And let's bring in some bloodletters around here. Okay, we really need to regroup and heal Azkor. Let's use a big heal and carry on our murdering spree. Now, we're coming up to turn 11, and again, this is where everything goes into overdrive, becoming legendary. So let's bring in someone who's good at dealing with legendary characters. Who needs to be killed now? Two up there, which they should be killed by Azkor. And he needs to be killed as well, so let's do this. And we just got there in time. So it's at this point, those of you who've got those diamond characters are really going to be doing much better than anyone else, as the diamond 2 and 3 will be able to survive much longer at this point than any other character. So if you've got them, make sure they get to this point alive. And tell you what, we're going to pick up that. Kill off 2. Let's just heal him up. Okay, we want to go there, do you? Don't really want to do that. Okay, you can kill him. That'll kill those 2. Oh well. So all I need to do is kill this little fella off to get the codexes, which hopefully I'll be able to do before they all die. And there, I should now have the codexes. But it's at this point, my characters are now going to start to really suffer, as I don't quite have the diamonds needed to get much further than this. And Azkor may be the last one to die, but there's not much he's going to be able to do on his own. Let's just get a few more points and say bye-bye to Azkor. So I had a couple of goes. That was the best I managed to do, and that's why I showed you this one. And weirdly, the hardest levels are at the beginning in common, because your characters are quite weak, and obviously at the diamond level. In between, as long as you have your characters maxed out, it doesn't seem too bad. So I wish you the best of luck in this upcoming survival mode. If you like these videos, then it would be much appreciated if you at least think about using my friend code, as it really does help me out. Or if you or your guilds are looking for a new home, please reach out to any of the guilds shown, as we'll always welcome new people into our midst. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you on the battlefield.